Hello, this video is a demonstration of how to cite a social media post in APA style. Let's start by looking at this APA citation for a Columbia College Instagram post. So the author is Columbia College Chicago, the group that made the post, and that is followed by the Instagram handle in square brackets. After that, we have the date the post was made, and then for the title, we use the first 20 words of the post. Now, if there's a URL, a hashtag, or an emoji in the post, those are each considered one word each and are still included in that 20-word count. Also note that the title starts with a quote and is italicized. After that, we include a description of the post. In this case, we're talking about a photograph, but it could also be video, profile, or highlight. Then we cite the name of where this post was made on Instagram, and then the URL. Now let's look at some tools to support you in creating citations. So the Columbia College Library has a research guide on citing sources. You can find this research guide at libguides.colum.edu/citing sources. You can also find this research guide from the library homepage, quick links down here with research guides. So back on the Citing Sources Research Guide, we're going to click on APA and then click on APA Reference Examples. This brings up the APA website with many different reference examples. We are going to look at online media and Instagram references. I do want to point out here, if you're citing a temporary post like an Instagram story, you should follow the guidelines for our personal communication to create that citation. And there's a link here in that website. But we are talking about citing an Instagram photo. So we scroll down here to the Instagram photo section, and we see in the blue box, there's an example of a reference citation. And then there's also examples of in-text citations for this Instagram post. And below that, there are some guidelines on how to create this citation. I do want to highlight that this is the format used for Instagram is also what's used for X and TikTok posts. Now let's look at the Instagram post and see where we can find all of that information. So I went back to the Columbia College site so that we could get the full name and the handle. And then the rest of the information will be part of the specific post, like the date, which will be down here. And then, of course, finding the first 20 words will be up here as part of the post. Now, in finding the URL, let's click over here on the 3 dots for more options. And you'll see that we get the option to copy the link, and that copies it to the clipboard. Sometimes those links are a little more robust than the ones in the search bar, so it's good to try to identify those so that others can follow the link and find the information. Let's look back at the citation real quick. See all the information that we were able to put together there. Now, I hope this video was helpful in creating APA citations for an Instagram post. And remember that you can always ask questions about citing sources or any library questions from the library homepage by clicking here on email. Thank you.